Godzilla vs. Alien. Who wins? Let's find out. It's Godzilla. With only very minor chemical burns to the sole of one foot, Big G takes the day. But how did Godzilla get the upper foot over Alien? In this scene from Alien 3, we can see that the Xenomorph can fit quite neatly under a small bed, whereas in this scene from King of Monsters, Godzilla would have to be about 12,500 feet tall to be standing in the deep ocean. This gives Godzilla a clear height advantage. We can also predict the Xeno's weight to be the equivalent of a very dense ox, coming in at about 500 kilograms. Godzilla, according to the scientists working with Popular Mechanics, just edges out the Xeno with a respectable 145 million kilograms. Weight advantage, Godzilla. Just as an aside, we are aware that back in 2014, leading up to the release of the first MonsterVerse film, Godzilla was called names like Calorie Monster and Godzilla Deluxe. To clarify, this weight was arrived at via scientific means, and we are not fat-shaming the king in any way. There's only one Godzilla. How would Godzilla deal with an army of Xenos? Alien gives you two choices, which are slow and painful or quick and very painful. As a Swiss army knife of ways to die, the menu includes melted with acid blood, sliced up with sharp claws, chewed by powerful jaws, secondary mouth penetration, impaled on a tail, or very severe indigestion. Imagine thousands of aliens swarming Godzilla. They burrow and gnaw through his flesh. A horrifying spectacle of claws, teeth, and corrosive acid.
They slither down Godzilla's throat, laying thousands of eggs, turning Godzilla into a living hellscape of gore and pus.
Yeah. Sleep well, Greg.
This is assuming the Xenomorphs aren't all melted into piles of radioactive goo upon entry. Would this spell the end of Godzilla, or at the very least cause him some mild heartburn? And what if Alien got hold of some of Ant-Man's PIM particles, and we had a level playing field? A giant Alien x Godzilla face-off. A similar scenario has already been explored by the fanbase, with Xenozilla being what would happen if a facehugger was large enough to attach itself to Godzilla's face. YouTuber Pandy illustrates here what this might look like. So how do you think a face-off between a giant Xenomorph and Godzilla would play out? Let us know down in the comments, and we'll see you on the next episode of Godzilla vs.